Welcome to Type Tune Tint. I'm Tom Kranz. It's that time of year for our special holiday episode and a return of one of my favorite guests, Sudi Karatas, with a special message for naughty boys and girls.
All I want for Christmas is you gone.
And I'm joined, ladies and gentlemen, by Sudi Karatas. Sudi also goes by Rick. And Rick/Sudi. I'm going to go back and forth, Rick, so get
That's
used
okay.
to it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I've heard people call you both. Rick
They've called
is
me worse.
he's a three-time visitor to Type Tune Tint. We've had him on twice last year, and the occasion for this year's visit is the release of his new award-winning video, All I Want for Christmas Is You Gone. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing? It's
Good.
early for me, 8 a.m. But I'm still wide awake. Yeah.
I'm impressed. You know, here on the East Coast, it's 11, and I've been awake for a while, and my dogs have been harassing me for 3 hours. So it's good to see other people get up early, too. So you are in Van Nuys, correct?
Yeah.
But you're actually an East Coaster by birth, correct? Tell us a little about where you're from.
Yeah, I grew up in Long Island. I lived in New York City for 5 years before I moved out here. I still have my New York cell phone number from 646 area code, even though I've been out here for 22 years on my cell phone. I have that. But so I can't really say I'm from New York anymore because I've been out here 21, 22 years. But yeah.
Yeah, but you'll always be from New York, just like
And
I've been in New Jersey for 30 years, but I'll always be from Philadelphia, you know?
Yeah, and I still have the accent, so.
A little bit. So for those of you who don't remember Sudi from a year ago, Sudi is one of the busiest people in, I'll just say California for now. He's got this, I guess you realized early on that you wanted to do something kind of in show business and entertainment, correct?
Yeah, I was like a little bit of acting. I loved writing. I went to school for business, but right after that, I went to like HP Studios, took a few acting classes, and the time went along, I got more and more into writing. That's what I just love doing. So
Yeah, and writing is how I first met you. You released a book, which we talked about here. In fact, you have two books, which we'll show right now.
nice.
How Catering Sucked the Life Right Out of Me, which was one of the best books about cooking, food, and serving people that I've ever read. It's you spent time in the catering business. I don't know if you still do that or not.
A little bit here and there, and in
Yeah.
many years. Yeah. So
Yeah. But it's like great stories of, behind the scenes of how people behave when there's free food, and he's got some celebrity stories, and it's great. It's a really great read. It sucks you right in. And then the other book we talked about is called Rainbow Relatives. And tell us a little bit about what that book is, what the concept of that book is.
yeah, that's on speaking to kids about LGBTQ families and friends. So it's a book for adults, but in speaking on various topics, everything from aunt and uncles who might be gay to friends that are gay to kids who have two moms and two dads. Uh, uh, what else? Transgender. There's a whole transgender chapter. There's a chapter on religion because that's a lot of times the issue that it shouldn't be. But it's done with a sense of humor, and like "Pray the Gay Bashers Away" is the name of the chapter on religion, and coming out to nieces and nephews is there was no monster in the closet, but your uncle was. The titles are kind of cute,
Gotcha.
but it's really helping people. It's been out a few years, and it'll probably get banned in Florida any day now. But
Well, we can only hope. That's a badge of honor as far as I'm
there you
concerned.
go. Right.
What I liked about that book is it's a series. It's like anecdotes, but it's also stories. It's some truth. It's some made up. It's a little bit of everything. And once again, it really draws you in. And it's not just for kids too. I think it's for adults who
Well,
have
it's more for
questions.
adults than speaking to kids because the kids aren't the ones that have the problems or the issues. It's
Yeah,
the
that's
adults.
true. I know,
Yeah,
isn't it?
but it's good. I think all ages but it's not a kid's book for them to read. For 10 or 20. It's just because it's more really for parents, adults, teachers, relatives of
Yeah.
people who are gay. And almost everyone has a relative that's
Absolutely, or at least now they're admitting it, right? Unlike when I was a kid. So, you also did a movie, and that was quite a while ago. And what was the movie called?
Mile in My Pradas.
Right, and is that movie still
on Amazon Prime and Tubi and a couple other places? So
Oh, it's still on Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
I keep saying to my wife, we got to watch this movie, and I keep forgetting. So I swear to God, we're going to watch it this Christmas.
Okay, that's your homework assignment.
And then this past year, you were busy. You produced a tribute song to Olivia Newton-John. You were like, head of her global fan club, pretty much, right? You were a big.
I should have been.
Yeah. You did this song by Adrian Christian. Tell us a little bit about that and why you did it, and about Adrian and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I wrote a song. Adrian's recorded a couple of my songs in the past and does a great job. And I was saying, I decided to write a Olivia tribute song based on something her widow said widower said on TV. And so I wrote this song. I said, Adrian, you should record this. And we worked on it a little bit together. And then it became 3 tribute songs to her. And the first one is Her Spirit Lives On. And it uses a few of her song titles sprinkled in the song that the real fans will recognize. But it tells a really nice story, and Adrian does a great job singing it. And the proceeds from the single are going to go to the Olivia Newton-John Foundation for Cancer Research, Plant Research, that she did a lot of work with. So really excited about that. It's on iTunes, so if people download it, the proceeds will go to her foundation. And then there's going to be a whole EP coming out, probably early. Well, no, we can't say the date yet, but it's top secret. No. And so there's going to be the 3 originals that I wrote, and then 3 covers of Olivia's songs, which I'm not going to say which ones that he's doing. So it'll be
So
nice.
the songs Adrian did, you wrote them and produced them?
Yeah, I wrote them. He co-produced them. I produced a lot of it too, and we did them at Andy Machin at Big Rock Studios. Did a lot of the producing, and he played all the instruments and stuff. He's really that's where I take most of my songs, including the Christmas songs. Yeah, too.
And so if people want to find them on the usual venues, if they can just search Adrian Christian and they'll come up, do you think?
Yeah, he's got a Spotify channel and a webpage. Yeah, Adrian Christian.
Okay, cool. All right, that's great. And then you, of course, spent time doing the video that brought us here today. All I Want for Christmas Is You Gone. Now, okay, so the first thing is a little snarky, but not really. This sounds like a song of betrayal, but maybe kind of in a good way. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I always like to use humor and have fun with things. So it's basically all I did was I took the Mariah Carey title, "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and I said, what would happen if you added the word "gone" to that? And so that's what I did, and it has nothing to do with her song because it's not the same melody. It's not
Sure, it's totally
lyrics.
different.
It's a totally different song, but it gets your attention because it's similar to that title. And I just wrote, wherever the song went. It's not not based on anyone in particular.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah. And so, and then we made a really fun video, or two videos really. And one was Mel England played my narcissistic boyfriend in it, and one Lupe Carranza played my narcissistic girlfriend in it. So it's similar videos, but just with a few different nuances and just different take on it. One's an LGBTQ version, and Carla Guy directed them, and she edited them as well. She's great. And the Santa was played by Brian Sadler. So we had a great cast. Oh, and it won. I'm glad you asked. It won Audience Award Best Music Video at the Silicon Film Festival, the LGBTQ one. And then the other one with Lupe won at the San Diego Movie Awards Best Music Video. So
wow, that's awesome. That's great. And so when this all happened in a short period of time, right?
yeah, we recorded. I recorded the song back in, I don't know, March or April. Did the video in May or June, and then I think in September was the film festivals. So that's when it won those 2.
Without further ado, we're going to watch right now the song, the new video song, "All I Want for Christmas Is You Gone," produced, starring, and sung by Sudi Karatas. Roll that videotape.
As I stare at the log in the fire, it reminds me of romantic nights we had. Then I found out you're a liar, and my feelings have changed just a tad. I wouldn't care if you were run over by a reindeer, or if 100 elves on a shelf drag you out of here, or you found a river you can skate away on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you gone. No more walking side by side in a winter wonderland. You've been nothing but a pain in my prostate gland. It's gonna be a wonderful life from now on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you gone. I burned your stocking, packed your suitcase, called you a lift. Told them to drop you off somewhere in a big snowdrift. Get out of my life, out of my sight. With your lying lips leaving, I can finally have a silent night. You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you, a million miles away from me. All I want for Christmas is you gone. 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 You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you gone.
Yeah.
And this one I walk straight and macho.
Okay,
Yeah.
walk, go, action. You don't want to show the phone towards the camera. You want to,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
She burned me again. All right.
All right, there's not much I can say. I think the video pretty much spoke for itself. There's a lot of humor in there. There's a lot of production, a lot of locations, like a lot of shit going on there. It's like, wow, that was actually a pretty big effort, huh?
It was. It wasn't a high budget because we did it. I mean, most of it we really did in my condo here, but we used a green screen to get some of the other shots. And we did a shot near the CVS. It doesn't show CVS. We kind of snuck in a shot at the side of the building. What was funny is we had Santa with his you saw with it's not Salvation Army, but that kind of a thing. But
Mhm.
while we were filming, a woman comes up to us, and this is in May or June, mind you, and she starts to give money. She thinks it's a real
Yeah.
thing. Oh, this is so nice you're doing this time of year. Like, no, we're just filming something. But that was funny. Yeah.
So how long did that take you to do?
Over a 2-day period, I mean,
Okay.
we prepared for it and stuff, but we did 2 days of shooting basically.
And then Carla, what is the name of the director? Carla?
Carla Guy, she directed it and she edited it.
Wow,
So that
yeah.
takes quite a while. And some of the things were the same. Well, you'll see later, but yeah, she does a really good job. She did my other videos. She did What You Don't Remember, the song I wrote for Alzheimer's. She
Sure.
edited that and directed that, and she's edited a lot of my stuff.
So there's another version of the video you just saw. It's All I Want for Christmas Is You Gone. But in this second version, which we're going to show at the end of today's episode, the betrayer is a male. So there's a little something here for everybody, folks. Although the song is the same, right? Isn't it the same
Yes,
song?
it's the same, and a lot of the videos similar. It's just but there are little nuances of what they do is kind of cool. And then at the end, there's a few different things we sprung in, but it's the same story, but just two different perspectives. One
Got you.
Yeah.
So those of you watching, those of you listening, there is a video version of this, and the link is going to be in the show notes. Please watch the video version so you get it. If you're only listening to the podcast version, you're basically just going to hear the same song twice, and that's not going to kill you. Okay.
Repetition is good.
There you go. All right. So we have some more stuff to talk about. But first, we're going to do some shameless self-promotion for one of my books. We're talking today to Sudi Karatas about video, life, the holidays, etc. We'll be right back with a little bit more. Don't go away. Welcome back. I'm speaking with Sudi Karatas. I also call him Rick Karatas. He goes by both, native of Long Island and now a Van Nuys, Californian, and probably one of the most prolific creative people I've met, certainly on this podcast. He sings, he writes songs, he produces songs, he acts, and he writes books. And we've covered all that stuff in the total of 3 podcast episodes we've done right now. So we're going to play another song now, a song video. And this is a tune called Midnight Will Be Clear. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Right. And this speaks to me a little bit. This is about, it's a holiday song, but it's a little bit about, it's about overcoming addiction. It's about an individual, again, not based on real life. But about, and you'll hear it, it's about a guy who is able to give up drinking for a year, and the holidays are here and things are kind of looking up for him. This speaks to me because I'm a 22 plus year sober guy myself. And, during the holidays, that was always one of those kind of dangerous times for those of us who imbibe. So tell me about when did you do this tune? This tune's been around for a while, correct?
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 or 6 years ago, I did the video. Wrote the song, did the video for the song, and then actually later on, Christian is in the video, and then he liked the song so much he recorded the song and released it, and it got radio airplay. So he does a really great job on it. But this is my kind of version with the video, which we did, and this was directed by Mabul Marulanda, and he edited that one and did a great job, I think. So
okay, and who stars in this? Are you in this one too?
This one I'm in. Adrian Christian is in.
And who's our main protagonist
Lupe
here?
is in it, and Chris Allen is the main guy.
The main
in
dude.
it. He plays the and I know I'm leaving people out. Marie Todd is in it, and Tina Lynch is in it as well.
Okay.
She plays the woman, and our dog Pasha is in it.
Thank God you got the dog in there. No animals were harmed in the filming of this video.
Right, exactly.
Thank you very much. All right, so without further ado, folks, here is Midnight Will Be Clear.
Each Christmas Eve in the past, he would go to midnight mass. He'd sing songs of praise with gin on his breath, his mind in a haze. Not a day went by, he didn't need to get higher. The taste of each drink, as sweet as the sound of the choir. His favorite song of the season is always ringing in his ears. His New Year's resolution, he put down the bottle, it's been almost a year. This Christmas will be the first one in a long time. Midnight will be clear. Midnight will be clear. Downhill slide, lost friends, his job, his pride, till he sank to his knees, looked up at the stars, said, Lord, help me please. As soon as he did, he felt peace in his soul. On this holy day, he'll sing that glorious song of old. His favorite song of the season is always ringing in his ears. His New Year's resolution, he put down the bottle, it's been almost a year. This Christmas will be the first one in a long time. Midnight will be clear. Midnight will be clear. Steps he follows, there are 12 days of Christmas. There's only one thing that saved him, the love of Jesus. His favorite song of the season, it came upon a midnight clear. His New Year's resolution, he put down the bottle, it's been almost a year. The first one in a long time. Midnight will be clear. clear. It came upon the midnight clear. This Christmas will be the first one in a long time. Midnight will be clear.
Yes, Papa, I know.
Christmas will be the first one in a long time. Midnight will be clear. Midnight will be clear.
Well, it's a sobering message, but it's an important message, I think, for people. And I think also not just for people who are in recovery, but for people who are family members and friends of people in recovery. When you know that that's happening, it's really good to kind of be sensitive to that. Most people who are getting over an addiction don't have a problem talking about it, but it's a good time to not, just kind of willy-nilly offer, an alcoholic a drink. They're very, very careful about things like open bars, and you just want to just kind of use a little bit of common sense is all I'm saying, I guess. So yeah, what are you doing this Christmas? What are your plans, Sudi? What do you got going? You have family in Turkey, right? Or
I
from
do.
Turkey?
Yeah, my dad was from Turkey, and I still have a lot of relatives
Do
over
you
there. In
go?
fact, I went this past January for the first time in like 28 years.
Wow.
So I've only been there like 3 times before, and once I was 2, so I don't remember that time. But yeah, it was wonderful. We went for 12 days, and my other sister and her husband and my nieces and nephews who are like 20s now went, and they had never been. It was the best time they ever had, and all our relatives treated us like royalty, and it was
No,
great
that's
to see
cool.
relatives I've never met, or the ones I had. It's been years and years and years. So, I mean, I wish I could go every year, but it was great. So, but for Christmas, yeah, go to my mother's side of the family. We used to go upstate and stuff, but they're in Delaware, my mom now, and my brother and my sister and husband and nieces and nephews. So I'm going to go to Delaware a few days just before Christmas, and then up to Christmas, and then to Long Island for a few days. And I'm going to try to make it into New York City for at least one day, just
Wow.
to see.
Going to put some miles on the rental car, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do a rental car, or just do, because I might as well just take the train into the city. But
Oh,
but for Long Island, you really kind of need a car, or so I probably will end up renting. Yeah.
yeah. So that sounds like a busy holiday. My sister, I have a sister and a brother. My sister lives in Philly. My brother lives in Maryland. And she takes on the task of doing a Christmas dinner every year with the whole family, which is those two, both my sons and their wives, nieces, one niece, two nephews, I'm sorry, one, two, three nephews, four nephews, sorry. We're going to go out with playing the second version, as you call it, the LGBTQ version of All I Want for Christmas Is Gone. Those of you just listening, it'll be the same song you heard. Those of you watching, you'll see a different betrayer. This will be the star, Sudi's boyfriend versus girlfriend/wife, I guess, whatever Lupe was in the first one. And I just think it's cool that you did two different versions of this. Was that something that you thought of all along, or did that just hit you as an afterthought? Or
No, well, I was just gonna do one with Lupe and just, shoot that. And she said, "Aren't you should do one instead with, having a boyfriend or whatever." And so I said, "Oh, let's just do both."
yeah,
But, two versions, which it's interesting because I don't even know what I mean, it's not usual that someone would do that. So it's just a little interesting, the different take. And we just had so much fun. Okay, your turn, Lupe, and then okay, Mel, you back in here, and so we all work together in a way. And they actually make cameos in the opposite videos, which is kind
right.
of funny. They're the one cheating on the other one in so and we had a blast those 2 days, and yeah, so
Cool. All right, folks. With that, folks, we will leave you with All I Want for Christmas Is You Gone, LGBT version. Sudi, Rick, I appreciate your time once again. Third
thank
time
you.
is a charm. This was great. We're looking forward to whatever's coming next. And I know there's going to be something next, and you'll let us know what that is.
A lot of things are coming. Yeah.
And in the meantime, have a Merry Christmas, great holiday season, and stay well.
You too. Thanks. Happy holidays. Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Take care.
As I stare at the log in the fire, it reminds me of romantic nights we had. Then I found out you're a liar, and my feelings have changed just a tad. I wouldn't care if you were run over by a reindeer, or if 100 elves on a shelf drag you out of here, or you found a river you can skate away on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you gone. No more walking side by side in a winter wonderland. You've been nothing but a pain in my prostate gland. It's gonna be a wonderful life from now on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you gone. I burned your stocking, packed your suitcase, called you a lift. Told them to drop you off somewhere in a big snowdrift. Get out of my life, out of my sight. With your lying lips leaving, I can finally have a silent night. You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you a million miles away from me. All I want for Christmas is you gone. 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 You're a selfish, vain narcissist who won't be missed a bit. My why I quit you list goes on and on. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Don't need a thing from Santa Claus, eBay or Amazon. All I want for Christmas is you gone. Side by side in a winter wonderland, and behind us hopefully will be a winter wonderland. Is that better? That's what, I know a different until I can do.
How's my green screen? Rick? Green screen sucks. Look, I'm at Paramount Studios. And action. That'll work.